Hello, faith leaders, and welcome to Breaktime. This is day 3 of Passion Week. This is Wednesday. This is the day of silence. This is the day that we do not have Jesus talking. We don't have a lot of, we have a planning day. And so one of the things that was planned in this day, we can find in Matthew 26:14 and 16, that says this. Then one of the 12, the one called Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priest and asked, "What are you willing to give me if I deliver him over to you?" So they counted out for him 30 pieces of silver. From then on, Judas watched for an opportunity to hand him over. So, wow, here's a follower that Jesus has had from the beginning. And this is the day, Wednesday, prior to Friday, that Judas went to the chief priest and said, what's it going to take? How much is it going to take? And oftentimes we as believers, we as leaders can throw so many stones at Judas and say, how could he possibly do that? How could he walk with Jesus? How could he observe the miracles and the greatness of our Lord? Watch Lazarus come out of a tomb would have been, I can't imagine, and then to know that Judas was willing to turn him over, and he did it for 30 pieces of silver. And I'm not really all sure what the motivation was behind it, but the return that he got was 30 pieces of silver. And so I can sit there and I can throw stones, and so can you, and think, how could he do that? But I'm often wondering, do we ever betray Jesus? Do we often put other things before him? And it's not as overt as this, but it's more subtle. We can work longer hours to gain more financial gain. Isn't that in a sense a betrayal of our Lord? Isn't that in a sense a betrayal of the truest thing that the Lord wants from you and from me? Anything that gets in the way of allowing him to be the Lord of your life, the cornerstone of your life, and any of those things that push its way through, and it's like the enemy handing us these 30 pieces of silver, these 30 coins, and so I know that's kind of humbling, and at the same time I hated writing this one because of the same thing that was going through my heart. It's easy for me to judge Judas's heart. It's easy for me to say, how could he? But I need to take this day and say, how can I? Is there things that I'm willing to betray Jesus on simply because of some gain that I might gain because he's kind of in the way? Be careful this day. Allow the Lord to move in your heart. Have a blessed day.